pieces. Hang in there if you would like this. And we're gonna move next to our pendant that comes with the chain, by the way, matching earrings. And we have huge savings on these two. So you can do chrome diopside with the opal, or you can do the beautiful rhodolite with the opal. And of course, you're gonna have the Ethiopian opal, and then you have the white zircon surrounding it. Then you're gonna have your colored gemstone right there at the top. So your choice of that rhodolite or the chrome diopside. And then in the earrings, are we sold out of the rhodolite? Okay, we're sold out of the rhodolite, and we will be sold out of the chrome here in a second. There are 19 of these. So we took $80 off the earrings, $60 off the pendant, which does come with the chain. The earrings are under $70 on FlexPay, and the pendant is under $50, and it's back to that stone that really no other stone matches in terms of like the amount of color that it gives you.
Absolutely not. And I'm gonna ask if we can see this on Victoria, because we've got the opal against a white background, which is not the best way to be able to display its magnificent fireplay, it's rainbow, it's beauty. There we go. Let's go close. Thank you. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start off with that amazing cushion cut opal. The most beautiful thing about opals is that when you move, and Victoria, feel free to move, and you can lift up your opal a little bit and show it off in the light. When you move, every color of the rainbow comes out of this opal. Now, a little story about this piece and where the inspiration came from. Oh my God, first of all, look at that chrome diopside. It's ridiculous. There's no more beautiful green than the green of chrome, especially in that size when it's so verdant, when it's got the emerald color. I saw this in Tucson last year. One of the jewelry designers, manufacturers that I work with brought me the earring and the necklace. They brought it to me in 14 karat gold, exact same, everything else was exactly the same, and it was $5,000. And I said, you need to make me a Rarities version of this. So this is the same Ethiopian opal. This is the same amazing raspberry rhodolite or green chrome diopside. It is the same gorgeous white diamond cut zircon. The only difference is that I'm giving you 14 karat gold vermeil, and he brought me 14 karat gold. So when we talk about rarities, I think we're talking about a fine, fine jewelry line that delivers. I'm delivering you the opal that you see on the celebrities. You know, tonight's a big award show. You'll be seeing this type of earring, the 2-stone drop earring. You'll be seeing opals because it's been the year of the opals for the past 2 to 3 years. You'll be looking on the red carpet and you will be seeing these styles. They will be gone before the award show starts tonight. So I hope you can turn your own home into your red carpet by getting this home. And it's affordable enough that you don't have to save it for that very special occasion.
Okay, hang in there. You've got it if you're on board. We're gonna be moving along because